don't appreciate hot flashes. The nail art table, which needs to be cleaned up. I found this dress. I must be saying something really good. It's like watching a lava lamp. I'm not gonna tell you. Oh, one, you're cutting live skin, which is dumb. I remember when the internet was invented. Nails can be complicated because we're not all the same. I want you to love your nails. That's my whole objective. Hey Instagram. Okay, let me post this. Let me, the normal things, paste, post. I might get this done before everybody shows up. Can I do it? No, I didn't do it in time. Gris Mom showed up, Danny Girl, Natalie, Lils, hi. Boondoggle, welcome, Roaring Tiger. Oh, such familiar faces, even though I don't know you. It's so awesome. Beth, how are you? Becky Sue. Waves. Hello, Indo. Okay, I'm not organized today. Let's hopefully my mouth will work today. That would be great. Hi, Lils. Ria, hello, honey. I talked about you on, I was just editing a video. We're talking about horses. I was talking about horses and having shorter nails, and this is fun. I have to show off. I don't know if I'll keep it on the whole time, but happy Halloween coming up, you guys. I'll show you. I hate it when people run away and disappear, but I have to show you guys something really cool. Jessica Brenz, hello. I know this was so fun, this ring. I'm not overly fond of spiders that are this big, but you know, and they've got some fake rhinestones and silver, and yeah. I got this one year when I dressed up as a witch. Some people could say that, my children could say that I'm that way often when they don't do their chores. Anyway, yeah, I'm enjoying this. Welcome to almost Halloween. Oh, goodness, you guys. Yes, Ria's nails are growing longer again with hard gel. You're using the is it Polygel? I think it is. You're enjoying that. That's awesome. I need to learn more about it. Yes, Indo says spiders that are big give me the serious willies. Me too. I'm like, oh. But you know what's awesome? I know we're not supposed to kill spiders, but I got this for killing flies. You know, one of those, it looks like a tennis racket, but it's a bug zapper because we're on horse property and there's lots of flies. So during the summer, it gets kind of crazy. So I got that for flies, but it works for spiders too that come into my house without permission. So anyway, okay. So let's see. Chi says, I want to grow my nails, but they always break. Chi, you must be new. Welcome. Okay, so the first thing, Chi, is to learn that my little drawer with all of my things. It's time. It's that time, you guys. Break out your pen and listen to me jabber on and on. So, Chi, the thing that makes your nails stronger is oil, not nail strengtheners, as the marketing has led us to believe. People believe that we want harder nails. Actually, we don't, because simply hard nails are, if you whack them into something hard, there's nothing to do except break. What we want is increased strength inside the nail, and that happens with oil because the body has given us the answer, and it is the nail bed, the pink part, pumps up the right blend of body oil and moisture. So that is what keeps the nail flexible. And so people wonder why, and it's like, oh wow, it's getting warm. I don't appreciate hot flashes. All right, so if I flush really big and then strip and, gosh, I hate this is the part about getting older that I do not appreciate. Also, my body hurting. Okay, I digress. So the reason that your nails on your nail bed don't dry out is because of that moisture that comes from the nail bed. So, because if you didn't have that, your nails would curve more and more and more and lift from the nail bed and get really crispy and hurt a lot. Anybody who's lost a nail because they've damaged it really bad, you know that when it lifts, it starts to curl and tighten and can get very, very painful. So anyway, so once the nail tips grow past, once we get that free edge, then it's no longer getting the moisture. So that is why a really good oil blend can really, really increase the flexibility of your nail plate. So break out your pen, a few twists till you see that oil come out. And if you've got time, then you can go around each nail. This is what I do when I'm sitting watching TV. I take more time. But if I'm sitting at a signal, 3 clicks, I zap it. Zap it? No, you don't zap it. I saw somebody say zap, and that made me think of the fly zapper that I have. Anyway, 3 more clicks, just rub in on the front side and underneath as well, underneath, okay? And this is how fast it can be. And then you cap it and just sit there and rub. So I love red signals because it gives me time. So, okay. I see some questions coming in. So let me finish oiling a little bit so I don't leave a slime trail on my phone. Okay. So where was it? Chi? Yes, Chi. You are welcome. There is actually way more things that you can do to keep your nails from breaking. So I want you to go to my website, nailcarehq.com, and look up in the little search box, strengthen brittle nails. And that's the place to start. It's also a big rabbit hole. So make sure that you've given yourself at least 30 minutes because you'll find something else. They're like, oh, what is that? So that is my website where I share all of the truthful knowledge about nail care, because there's a lot of myths on the website across the interwebs. Yeah, anyway. Okay, it's going to be interesting to see if I can put words together today because I don't know why, but so I put a little bit too much oil on, and when I do, I just rub the extra into my wrists and the rest of my hands. Okay, so everything that I write is based on this. Everything that's in here is my nail Bible. It's called Nail Structure and Product Chemistry. It's written by my mentor, Doug Schoon, who has been teaching about nail care, holy cow, for over 30 years. Roaring tiger, I have a scorpion ring that each part of the body goes on all 4 fingers. Okay, scorpions, I don't know how you guys, those of you who live with scorpions, oh, I couldn't live there. I just couldn't. Becky says, we have one of those big bug zappers and it's called the Executioner. I love that. So Rhea is giving tips. She's used Moira acryl gel, but now I have Marinade, I don't know how you say that, Easy On Builder Gel. Yeah, and Rhea's a nail professional. And so she's learned all the things of how to use these products properly because that's really, really important. You have to know how to apply the products properly without damaging your nail plate and also how to remove them. And I'm guessing that these polygels, because they have, they're sort of a blend of like harder acrylic and then the softer soak-off gel. So the two, it brings the features isn't the right word. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. But it marries both of those things. So the product is, a gel is a little bit stronger, but it's still easier to remove. Because acrylic and hard gel, usually they have to be filed down. That's the only time an electronic file should be used, is to file down the thickness of a product so that it's easier to remove or easier to fill. Okay, welcome to all of you guys who have joined. Lizzie, Sarah, Chinky Monkey. Hello, Chinky Monkey. Random Roaring Tiger. Random question. Do you wear fake eyelashes? They're amazing. Yes, I do. For lives, I do. For going to church and singing in front of the entire congregation with our contemporary band, yes, I do. I have, even though my hair's darker brown, my eyelashes they're shorter, and they're not blonde, but they're really light, and so they kind of disappear without tons of mascara. And then my mom has this problem too, where the mascara seems to, because of the oils, I end up looking like a raccoon. So anyway, yes, I've gotten very good at applying them. I can get it done in about 5 minutes. So it's really hard when you first learn how to do it. Expect to take 15, 20, sometimes 30 minutes, because you'll be like, I put them on and it's crooked. You'll get one perfect, and then the other side, it'll be like, oh my God, can't you? Anyway, I have found some tips though. For me, why am I talking about eyelashes? But thanks, Roaring Tiger. I use the glue. I don't remember which one, but it has a very fine eyeliner type of brush. And so I will put a little bit on my skin right in the corner that wants to lift, on the inside corner. And the other tip is, can I find one? I hate leaving, but you know those silicone brushes? Do I have one? I'm looking for one on my very, very messy nail art table, which needs to be cleaned up. Do I have one somewhere? But anyway, you guys know what they look like. They're the silicone brushes that they don't look like brushes. They have all these different tips. I use the one with the pointed tip to actually help me because of my fingernails. I can't get in there very well with my fingers. So, wow, long-winded. Anyway, okay, I have to welcome to all of you guys who are new. Corey goes, you want another cup of coffee this morning? Because he didn't drink his second cup of coffee. And I'm like, probably wouldn't be a good idea. Crazy artist. I'm such a nice lady. Thank you. Yes. I like, I normally don't bother with the whole makeup routine, but it's really nice on Thursdays because it's like, wow, I gotta get put together pretty nicely. I like it. So it's fun to dress up. Speaking of dressing up, okay, I have to show you. Hold, please. Okay. We have been invited, so somebody at our church, a couple, they do a Halloween party. They've normally done it every year, and but they got really busy for like the last 4 or 5 years with children, and so they didn't host a party. But what's really cool is they pick a theme, and you have to come as something in the theme. So it's really cool because it narrows it down. I usually hate dressing up for Halloween. So this year, the theme is cats. And so I was like, and it doesn't have to be literal, not a literal cat. Like, you could think cattails. Or, gosh, we were going through different things at church last night. Because I had bell practice last night. Anyway, so I'll tell you what Corey and I are going to be. Because I don't think anybody from church is on this live. Anyway, I found this fantastic dress. So I'm going as a glamour puss. Corey is going as a fat cat, like a gentleman who, like a philanthropist who donates money to politics and all of that stuff. I found this dress at Value Village. It's like Goodwill. for $20. Look at this dress, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, is that awesome? And then, okay, because we all love our sparkles, I found this as the little handbag. Oh my gosh, it was so awesome. I should share this all in stories, but so, of course, I had to do a manicure that matched. And I actually have like a little leopard print in here. It's gonna go blurry, but so excited. So I have a tiara, and then I have a little headband with the kitty ears. And what else? Oh, and I have these purple shoes. Oh, fantastic. I will put pictures. And look at this. That's the back. And so when I found it, I was like, please fit, please fit, please fit. It's just a tiny little bit snug, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm so excited. So excited. Okay. All right. Back to business. Chanel says she just used her nail pen. Good job. Keeps it in her purse. So for those of you, there's a reason that we sell the starter kit as 4 pens. And that is because I feel it is my job to offer you what is best for you, which sometimes people don't agree with me. But you need 4 pens. And actually my best friend, she was like, no, you need 5. So you need 1 in your purse or backpack, or what's the men's bag called? I don't know. And 1 by the television, 1 at your nightstand, 1 in your desk at work, or again, your backpack, and then 1 in the car. So yeah, that's why we have 4, because our brains are weird. They do not remind us to do things at the right time. So you'll get this random thought and you'll start noticing that you're picking or you're biting, and if your pen is all the way across the house, you're not gonna bother. So that's why they've got to be everywhere. So when your brain does a random, oh, maybe I should oil instead of biting my nails. Okay. Danny girl, I love teal color polish, but even with 2 coats of base coat, it still stains my nails. What can I do? Okay. The biggest thing is, so when we're removing our polish with dark pigments, it's really, really important. Got to have those 2 coats. And then also using our soak and swipes clips. So, Danny, are you using our soak and swipe clips? My guess is, since I see you a lot, you probably are. So what you do is you put a saturated piece of cotton on your nail, and then you apply our nail clip, and you soak, and your body heat warms up the acetone, so it works 50% faster. And then you lift it off, and with firm pressure, and 2 fingers like this, and your thumb like this, you pull off. And that removes the polish without grinding those pigments into the top surface of your nail plate. Because, let me find the picture that shows you guys. Really, does it have to be the last one? The last one. Okay, so you guys can see this is what your nail plate looks like, a healthy nail plate. And you can see that there's these gaps between some of the nail layers. So you've got lots of these that are stacked up on top of each other. And so when you're rubbing the polish, you can drive pigments into the top surface of your nail plate. And then that causes more of the staining. The yellow staining over time can't help that. But there are a couple of polishes that do stain all the way through, using the soak and swipe, using 2 coats of base coat, ridge filling base coat. And then the trick for that, I found Lab Muffin. She's now doing a whole bunch of makeup. She's changed her focus to makeup and skincare. But at the beginning, she had several articles about nails, and it's so cool because she is a scientist, and so she gets in and talks about all the sciencey things. Anyway, so she had a teal polish that stained, and so she turned herself into a science experiment for a couple of weeks, which I absolutely love. And so she tested all kinds of different ways of base coat, no base coat, because she realized that when she used, back in the day when we used PVA is actually what most of Elmer's glue is. And remember when we started doing the peel off base coat as glue, so like watered down glue, and people were using that as their like the latex barrier, but it takes forever to dry. It takes literally 10 minutes or more. So people were using that as a peel off base coat, and when they did, they found that the polish was staining their nails even more. And so that's what Lab Muffin figured out. And she's like, okay, well, let me experiment. And so she found out that PVA, so guess what UNT is made out of? That it actually, because it's water-based for some reason, I don't know the science, but it pulls in the color. So actually using a peel-off base coat can stain your nails even more, and that's what she found was using that caused her nails to turn even bluer. But what was surprising, so that was the first part of trying the different base coats and techniques, and then she tried different removal techniques, and surprisingly, cuticle remover actually helps dissolve some of those pigments and pulls it out. I've found that with some polishes it's not 100%, but oh, thanks for all the little hearts, you guys. I must be saying something really good. And so she used Blue Cross, and Blue Cross is very, very, very watery, and that's why I don't have it. I do somewhere, probably. I might have tossed it, because when I used it, so cuticle removers, wow, I'm all over the place. Cuticle removers dissolve human skin. So it doesn't matter whether it's the dead cuticle on your nail plate, because that's actually what the cuticle is. And it doesn't care if it's your live skin around it. So that was why I came up with Simply Peel. Not for what everybody uses it for, but I came up for it to use it as a skin barrier for cuticle remover, because you don't want the cuticle remover to actually touch your skin, which drives me nuts when I see nail care videos that gals do and they put the cuticle remover all over. So I created Simply Peel to be that barrier. And where was I going with this? So she used Blue Cross and found that it removed the stains. Shocking. And so, but I don't like Blue Cross because I started getting those shredding hangnails that happened because it was eating my skin. So I preferred at the time, do I have it here? Yes, I do. So before I came out with and hunted for our cuticle remover, my favorite was the Sally Hansen. And the reason I liked it was because it's a thicker gel. I don't know if you guys can see it running. See, I used a lot of it. It's like watching a lava lamp. Shiny. So anyway, I came up with, when I discovered this, I didn't make it up. When I discovered this one, and you know, we order it by the quart and the gallon. The reason that I like it is because it's so thick and it takes hardly any. So see, it doesn't run or anything. I still use Simply Peel because as you're pushing to remove the cuticle that's on the nail plate, you will be touching the proximal fold. So that's why I still use Simply Peel. But I love this because it's nice and thick. It works quickly. It, see, making a mess. Yeah, and it smells like hair conditioner. I'm all random. So, Danny, I hope I answered your question. And then the other thing is, if you can't get rid of that staining, I just cover it up with another color. See, it just solves the problem. Hello, Kate. Crazy nail artist, will you launch nail polishes? Queen, thank you. I have been called the nail goddess, the nail queen. What does Lynette call me? Oh, Mama Bliss. I love the names you guys come up with for me. It's very, very sweet. Okay, so I won't say never. Can't ever say never. But here's my mental process at this point. For Bliss Kiss, our mission is that we believe in creating life-changing products with an exceptional customer experience. So when I look at polish, it's got to be life-changing. At least that's how I feel right now. And there are so many amazing companies and our indies who are, I call them mixologists, because they don't make polish, they mix it. They get a suspension base and then mix all kinds of wonderful dyes and pigments and glitter and shimmers and hollow glitter. They create all of those, and they do a really, really good job. And so I go, how am I going to top that? How am I going to do something that is life-changing with polish? That's why I haven't done it yet. That's why I haven't also done stamping plates. People have asked me to do stamping plates, and I think I will get to doing at least one. I gotta have one with our logo. I just gotta. And so there's so many amazing companies. I can't even list them all. Just type in nail art stamping plates, and you will find a whole bunch. Be wary of the cheap ones from China. Even though they're cheap, and obviously you're investing in some dollars in them, they're cheap. And some can be etched too shallow. The design can be too complicated. I would show you, but anyway. But like Bundle Monster, who is now Maniology. I have less. See, I can't say them all because I've got tons of them. Queen, Leslie, Moira, but these plates, because see, I just used this one. It matches my my dress. They're etched very deeply, so that you get, and the designs are not too intricate. So that's what makes them work really well. And so you're going to spend a few more dollars. But I will say, a lot of these companies, they order from China. And so they have insisted on deeper etching, better quality. And so China's kind of picking up on that and doing better. Because I have been sent, when I was figuring out which stamper I wanted to carry the reason we carry a stamper, since I haven't really gotten into the nail art stuff, the reason I came up with our manicure mat is because I wanted to protect your table from the mess. And so then that's why it has the create and contain circles, it has the nail art grids, it has the black and white testing areas for testing different polishes and what they're going to look like on a dark color or what they're going to look like on a white color, lighter color. And so I got into that, and then I realized, well, a lot of people are using it for stamping, and I wanted a stamper that worked with our mat, because stamping is a complicated process, and there's a lot of ways it can go wrong. And so I wanted to find a stamper that would help the beginner at least have a better process, better experience, because if they were using a stamper that didn't stick to the mat, then it really wasn't the person's problem. It was the tool. So that's why we have our Simply stamp and scrape. So that's why I don't do polishes at this point. Oh, Kate, you're funny. What have I missed? I'm just coming in. You are silly, girl. I'm not going to go over everything. So for those of you who feel like if you come late or you can't make it, if Instagram lets me, I save these and then I edit them and put them up on YouTube and Facebook. So Instagram, I haven't gotten I have not gotten into Instagram TV. And I think that will be a great place to put all of these lives as well, because they only stay in your stories for 24 hours. So you can catch it this way. Kate, I've just been rambling on and talked about a few things. I've shown my dress that I'm going to wear for Halloween. Chinky Monkey, what new products are you using or are you discovering in the nail world? Oh, you want me to spill? We have new things. I'm not going to tell you. But we have some new things that I've been working on. I've kind of alluded to them in past lives. But again, gotta be kind of life-changing. I'm getting to the point where it's harder to find things that are life-changing. I am working on something that I'm really, really excited about, but that probably won't come out till next year because I'm struggling to find a manufacturer. But I've got a couple of other things that we're working on bringing out for Black Friday and our sale. Our sale in January. We've got some good stuff we're planning for you guys. It's awesome. What was something I can tell you? We have had enough interest in the foot gloves, and although it's very interesting, the company does not offer very much of a discount. So it's like, how do we actually make a few pennies on this rather than losing? Because you can actually purchase a product at wholesale, and depending on the discount of the wholesale, plus then you've got the the labor of packing it and then also tying up cash flow for keeping it in the warehouse and ready to go. Anyway, so the foot gloves are challenging, but we've decided to go ahead, and we ordered a small amount just to sort of test the waters and see. So we are going to be offering the foot gloves as soon as they come in so that you can do an intensive hydration treatment for your feet and those hard calluses that we get on our heels and our big toes from rubbing shoes. Anyway, very, very excited about those. They're super thick too. We're supposed to say, and I shall say, they are a one-time use. No, you can use them again. Just be very careful when you remove them, and you cannot walk in them. I will say that. If you do, very, very, very careful because you'll be slippery. So anyway, yes, they're coming, and there will be a small amount to start with just to test the waters and see how y'all like them. So when you see it, don't wait. That's the one thing I will say, don't wait. So anyway, okay. Kate says, I get spider lashes when wearing mascara and it makes my lashes stick together instead of separate them. It's really irritating. Yeah, you know what? I can have the same problem, and that's your mascara. What's the one? Oh, it comes in a really skinny silver tube. And I don't remember who it's by or what but it's for finding all the teeny tiny lashes, and so it doesn't build up the same way. It defines all of your lashes. So I had a feeling when I put it on this morning, I was like, I should take that downstairs to the office because I'm sure somebody's going to ask me. Oh, Cecile. Hi, Anna. Guess where in the world I am? It's like, where in the world is Cecile? France, Germany. Okay, let me take a wild stab. The United States. Really? Maybe? I wish you'd come visit me. I think we would have fun. Let's see. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay, we got to the dress point. The dress is awesome. I know, right? Sydney, oh my God, we need pictures of you in it. Trust me. There will be pictures. Kate, I'm going as a super princess that was an accident. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. Indo, wow, you really do love Halloween. No, I actually don't. It's like one of my least favorite seasons because it's really like, it's one day. Well, I guess so is Thanksgiving, but, well, and so is Christmas. But there seems to be, I don't know. I guess. Anyway, I like this party because it narrows it down and it's friends. And so, yeah, so the theme for this party is cats. And it can be like as sort of vague as you want as long as it sort of fits into a cat. Sarah, young lady, that dress is not appropriate for church. You're right. It's not at church. It's at this couple's house. And it doesn't start till 8 o'clock. You guys, I go to bed at 9 o'clock because it takes, insomnia. It takes me until like 11 to fall asleep. So I'm like, oh boy, that party will go till after midnight. Natasha, the oil won't, will the oil, I'm guessing the way the phrasing, will the oil get bad if you leave it in the car, especially when it gets hot? Yes, it will go rancid quicker. So the tip is use it more often, or just like pull it into the house more often and then bring a new one to your car or rely on the one in your purse. Kate says, I have 4 of the Bliss Kiss oil pens and I've been using them like crazy. Lynette sent them to me and some nail art for my birthday back in September. Oh, Lynette is so nice. That's awesome. Oh, Quilla says, love the soak and swipe clips. Hello to all of you who have joined. Veronica, love the ring. So for those, I'm a hand person, so yeah. Isn't that awesome? I was like, oh, I just have to. I only get to wear it once a year. Kate, when I look on Amazon for the big refill bottle of oil, I found one I think was for $24 and another one was 40 something. Can you tell me what the correct price is? The correct price is around 40. I don't know who's selling for 24. Nobody else is supposed to be able to sell our products. So the big thing is look. So like, it's hard to find, but like right under the sort of the title to the right, it will say the seller's name. Make sure it says Bliss Kiss. And we have a seal of authenticity in the photographs. But I've found that Amazon will use our listing for other sellers as well, and they'll show up as a different seller. So I wouldn't trust the one that's $24. The reason is, one, why would they sell it? Why would they buy it at a bigger price and sell it at a lower price? That makes me wonder. And it makes me wonder if it's authentic. It makes me wonder if it's used. What else? You don't know how old it is. When you order a refill bottle from or the big 4-ounce bottle from us, which store it in the refrigerator, it will last for a long time. I've had people say it, like one person, she's like, it's been in my fridge for 4 years and it still smells great, works great. And I'm like, you need to use that more, my personal opinion. But we fill those bottles are filled with in a week, maybe 2, and then we store them in our big refrigerators. We have a refrigerator that has 6 doors, so we store all of our products that can be fragile, like oil. It has a shelf life of 1 year, 9 months, but if you keep it in the fridge, it's going to last a long time. So, I'm going to have to go look on Amazon. Hello, Veronica. Let's see. Welcome to all of you guys. I'd wave, except it would make my phone, like, go bonkers. Hello, Michelle. Roaring Tiger got in there to help. Yes. Oh, and Roaring Tiger talks about, if you order from, we now have a reward system program on our website. So when you order, you get points, and as those points build up, you get discounts for future orders. So I'm super excited about that. And it seems to be very generous, but I wasn't responsible for implementing that. Corey was. So I'm liking it. Mans Michelle, definitely the nail queen. Thank you. You guys are filling in. That's right. You guys are helping out with the points program. Kate, does the website, will the website tell you a discount code? No. When you create an account in on our website, and it doesn't require a credit card to make an account, then you have an area that talks about your rewards program and the points that you are. I don't know how it all works, but it works. Put a rubber backing on what? On what? Put a rubber backing on what? I don't know. Oh, Roaring Tiger, see. 10 points per dollar spent, so $40 is 40 points. Is that math right? Also a birthday bonus. Oh, I was going to say, if you want a 10% off discount, go to My Bliss Kiss and look for, there's an area that says coupons. If you sign up for our email list, you get a 10% off coupon. We also have a couple of fun quizzes of what kind of nail artist are you like, and also what kind of nail detective are you? How good or how much knowledge do you have about nail care? So that's fun. And when you finish those, you can get a 10% off coupon. Oh, Angie says, speaking of the foot gloves, I started using Simply Pure on my toenails that get white from nail polish wear. Yeah, and actually, for a lot of people, it's the acetone that causes the white spots, called onycholysis. I don't say that word very much, but that just means white spots on your nails. And so polish acetone can cause that. And then as soon as you put oil on, it goes away. So saying that her toenails are looking better than ever. Oh, Chris' mom says a friend broke her leg walking with saran wrap on her feet because she was probably trying to do some sort of moisturizing treatment. Oh, God. All right, so don't walk in foot gloves or saran wrap or plastic bags, whatever you're putting on your feet. We are so weird, right? We will do anything. Yeah, don't do that. Hi, Dot. How are you, honey? Dot is Fierce Fat Firefly. Her story is amazing. She just learned so much from me that she's decided to go to nail school and learn, and yeah. Cecile, you're not in the United States. Oh, I can't guess. You're in Italy. Okay. Oh, I was close with Germany. Close with Germany. I don't know Europe well enough. That's bad. Yeah, so many of you. I would love to. So, Dot, you're in Germany? Anyway, when we travel, I'm going to come see all ya. Cecile says, I think it's nail polish that's making my nails peel. Possible. It's more likely, because Cecile, I know your nails are shorter. It's more likely tip wear and then water getting so. Tip wear is when you cap the edge or wrap your edge with base coat and polish and top coat. You cap that edge there. But we touch things, we grab things, nails touch things. And actually, those of us with longer nails, we get less tip wear because we start using the pads of our fingers to pick things up rather than the tips. See, I can't pick things up with the tips like Corey can. People with shorter nails get a lot more tip wear because you're using your hands in a different way. So, Cecile, you might want to try starting to use the pads of your fingers. It feels, those of us who, when our nails get longer, it just naturally happens. But yeah. Dot says your lashes look phenomenal. What do you use? I think Kiss. I'm not positive. I've tried different brands and some of the ones that are more curved because my eyes are, they're not the big round eyes. They're very difficult to put on. So I found this brand is flatter. I also don't go with the big giant foofy ones. I want them to just look more natural. And these are actually my more dramatic ones. I have ones that are a little lighter for more daily type of wear, which I only do a few times a week. Natasha says, I have 2 4-ounce bottles. I have them in the freezer and I have my pens in the refrigerator. Natasha, we did a test last year about, because we weren't sure if putting it in the freezer would affect the product in any way. And we discovered that when it's in the freezer, it changes the whatever of the fragrance. So the fragrance will start to dissipate if you put it in the freezer. So get that in the fridge. It doesn't happen with the refrigerator, and it lasts just as long. Oh, Becky says, I love Thursdays now that I can watch your lives. Yay! I've been debating. It's like, do I keep doing these? Because I've really pretty much talked about everything about nail care. But they're fun. It's fun interacting with you guys. And Norma says, I'm just taking my cuticle off my nail plates now, and I do it once a month. So Norma brings up a really good thing. So removing the cuticle, for any of you who are new and do not know, I love my little props. So this is the cuticle. See all that dead skin on the nail plate? This nice band of skin, that's the proximal fold. Actually, this whole area is the proximal fold, but it's really easy to think of. This band of skin should be there. It's part of a guardian seal. We have 4 guardian seals. We have, actually, this is a guardian seal. The 2 side walls are guardian seals, and then underneath the nail plate. The whole point is to protect the matrix and the nail bed from germs and bacteria. Okay, well, when you cut that off, you're opening up this area. One, you're cutting live skin, which is dumb, but you're also opening up that area for infection to get into your nail matrix. So Norma says she's removing her cuticle. Great. She's doing it once a month. I usually do it every 2 or 3 weeks because my nails grow kind of slow. But you sort of, you end up doing it like when you take your polish off and you can feel skin on your nail plate, that's when you remove it. So, because polish doesn't stick to skin. So we want to remove that skin off the nail plate, because if you don't, then you start getting the chipping back by the cuticle line. Cecile is in Vienna, Austria. I was there. So beautiful there. We went to Austria right before Corey and I got married. We did a trip to Europe. We did the Eurorail, the hostels. We totally went on the cheap because we'd just gotten out of college. And so we went to Norway, where Corey has relatives, and then we went to Denmark because we had to go to Legoland. Had to, because Legoland did not exist in California at that point. And the one in California, it's bigger. It's good, but anyway, so we had to go to Legoland. So we one day in Denmark, and then we went to, where did we go? Then we went to Germany, then to Austria, I think, and then to Italy, because I'm an artist, and so I had to go see David and the Sistine Chapel. And so we went to Austria. We went on the Sound of Music tour because I absolutely loved the Sound of Music movie, and that was fun, seeing all of that, learning about all of the movie magic, because it was like, here's the front of the house that was used, and then they drive 30 miles away, and here's the back of the house, or here's the front of the church. And it was fascinating how you had all of these different locations. So Lisa in Ireland. Oh, Dot says, I'm in beauty school right now because the nail tech isn't a standalone job in Germany. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Oh, I got it right. Dot lives in Berlin, Germany. Woohoo, good job, me. Kate says, I'm in Western New York if you want to come visit me. See, that's the fantastic thing about social media now, and remember a long time ago when the internet was just being created. Okay, a lot of you are young enough that you won't remember that. I do. It's like I'm at the point of I remember when DVDs were invented. I remember using cassette tapes to listen to music. All of this stuff. I remember when the internet was invented. It's like, you know those stories when your grandparents were like, oh, I remember when the trains were created. I remember when airplanes were created. I remember when people stopped using horses and buggies. All of those things. It's like, wow. Anyway, that's the awesome thing about social media, and they said that when the internet started, that the world would get smaller, and nobody understood what that means. But it really has. We have access to so many people, and even with nail art, think about how much you learn from somebody completely on the other side of the planet. And so it's really, really awesome. And I'm pretty sure that anywhere that I go, I could put it out there and go, can I stay with you? It would be fun. Yeah, Dot says, I want to become a nail tech thanks to Anna and Susie from Nail Career Education. Yeah, Susie, she focuses on teaching techniques for the nail professional. So Doug is focused on educating nail professionals. So is Susie. And I'm the random one that is like, let's do the DIY people. Let's do the people who just either don't want to go to the salon or coming back from the salons that have damaged their nail plates so bad. Oh, thanks for the hearts, you guys. That's so nice. So there's this whole world of people who do stuff at home, and we want our nails to be better and stronger. But we don't necessarily want to use acrylic or gel. We just want to know how to have our natural nails be stronger. And so that really is how I started. I want you to love your nails. That's my whole objective of everything is it going to help people love their nails better? So when I started learning about nail care from Doug's book, I was like, wow, there's a lot of lies on the internet. And so I started writing to help you. Norma, is silicone okay for the nail plates? I found another ridge filler here. She's in Canada. And it has silicone in the name of the company. Oh, and the name of the company is Vitry. I've heard of Vitry. I honestly don't know because I'm not a chemist. Someday maybe I'll go to school, or not. I'll spend time playing with my horse and doing flowers and all kinds of things. I do want to travel more. Anyway, so I do not know. And one of the easiest ways is to try it and see how your nails do. If they start to change colors, if they start to peel more, if they start to, especially the whole nail plate, if it's peeling, your fingernail will feel fuzzy. So that would be an indicator that, or if you start breaking your nails more, those are indicators that the product is not helping you. It could be making it worse. Cecile, it's not only tipware, it chips taking bits of nails with it. Yeah. So Cecile's isn't this bad, but she's getting more of this type of peeling where it peels back. Cecile, you may have, and we've talked about, she's been awesome and has emailed me or direct messaged me. We've had long conversations by direct message. And so I think, Cecile, that you just have, so it is possible, Doug has talked about this, it is possible that your nail layers are not as tightly bonded as this area, that they could be more like this area. And so then water can get in there and chip more. Stress that you're dealing with can cause your nail plate to make less layers. Nails can be complicated because we're not all the same. So, yeah. And I've gotten to the point where I'm like, Cecile, I don't know how to help you more. Other than just fill that area with nail glue. And the other thing is, you could just go to these plastic nails. I know that I want to say it's Wicked W. I'm not sure. But there is one nail artist who has her matrix has been damaged here, and so she gets a split that grows all the way up. So while it's on the nail bed, it's okay. But once it becomes free edge, it splits down this way. And so she wears a plastic nail on that one all the time, and it's her swatching nail art hand, and you can't tell. So that could be an option for you. Oh my gosh, there's only 2 minutes left. Wow, we talked about a whole bunch of things. All right, let me see if there's any questions real quick. Oh, Cecile says, do not ever stop doing lives, all in caps, so she's yelling it. I love it. Pretty Girls Nails, first time watching. Welcome, welcome. We're going to get you to be a Blissette. Okay. Oh, Chris Mom says the newbies need to hear everything, so you have to keep doing lives. That's fine. I like doing them. All right, so anyway. Oh, Kate says, real quick, the stamper, but the clear squishy thing keeps popping out and making loud popping noises when I stamp my designs on my nail. Am I doing something wrong? No, you're not. Well, you're pushing too hard. That's one thing. Let me grab our stamper real quick. God, I got 56 seconds. If you stamp too hard, come on, It's not going to do it. But you can end up popping this part off. And you can end up having it stick to your nail too much where the silicone comes out. But when I'm doing it, I usually put my finger on the top, and that helps it not mess with the air that's inside. And that's part of why I liked the one with the lid, because I found that the ones without the lid, the silicone ended up, the head kept coming out. Okay, 22 seconds. You guys know where to find all the things. nailcarehq.com, myBlissKiss.com, youtube.com/BlissKiss. And thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for the feedback that I need to keep doing these, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Hey everyone! To share with friends, click below. Subscribe now to stay in the know. Kindly comment here. What will you say? And remember, you're awesome, and have a blissful day.